examine or how to compare electric solid body guitars. This is an electric solid body guitar. It's a solid wood body. Some guitars are not solid wood bodies, they're hollow or semi-hollow guitars, mainly used for jazz. There are also acoustic electric guitars. This is a simple solid body guitar. What to look for in a guitar? First one is how it sounds. Second one is how it feels. Other stuff is features and market value. So we'll talk about how it feels. Guitar should be, you would like a guitar which is easy to play. When you compare guitars, you should consider the neck thickness. This is the neck, and if the neck is thick, sometimes it might be harder to play. It depends on your hand size, your palm size. Some necks are thicker, some necks are thinner. They have different shapes over here. So just try, play each guitar, past all the guitars in the store. Try to play them chords, solo. Try to hold them, try different hard chords, and see if it's easier or harder to play. The action is the distance between the strings and the fretboard. You can see the strings are here, and if you press them, is it easy? Is it far away from the fretboard, or is it close to the fretboard? How far are the strings from the fretboard? Some guitars, it's pretty easy to do this. You feel like it's very easy to play. You don't have to press. String tension is light. You don't have to put a lot of effort when you play. The weight of the guitar. Some guitars, depending on the wood, if it's types of wood, swamp ash or maple, rosewood, whatever wood you choose, some types of wood or thickness of the body, they may influence the weight of the guitar. So you strap them, they shouldn't be too heavy to use. But the wood influences the sound sometimes, so that's an overall consideration. The bridge is the part which holds the string from here, and you connect the tremolo bar. The bridge holds the tension of the strings, and you have several types of bridges. Here in the back, if you take 3 springs which hold the tension of the strings, and make sure that the guitar stays in tune. Another test you might put the guitar through is bending the strings. How far can you bend the strings? Is it easy or is it hard? Try bending each string. In the middle of the guitar, here. If it's easy or if it's hard. Okay, the sound. Sound of the guitar, how it sounds with an amp, without an amp. If it has a long sustain without an amp, here, you can put your ear and listen. Does it vibrate longer? Does the sound stay any longer? Does the strings buzz? Does it buzz with an amp, without an amp? This one buzzes a bit. This is a buzz. A buzz is a sound like if you don't press the string till the end, something like this. This is a buzz. If you press it well, you won't have a buzz. depends on the amp. Okay, depends on the amp, both the amp and the guitar. So try to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So but count at 12. Considerably fairly long sustain. How it sounds with an amp, the balance between the clean sound and the distorted sound. This is the clean sound. Again, this depends on the amp and the distortion sound. Some guitars sound really good with a clean sound and sound terrible with distortion. Others are just the opposite, sound great with distortion and very terrible with the clean sound. So try one that will be sound good with the clean sound and sound good with the distortion sound, with the dirty sound or overdriven sound. Again, the sound of distortion is also dependent on the amp, but if you try to choose fairly good amp and test all the guitars on the same amp. If you go to a store, choose all the guitars, test all the guitars with the same amp. If you go to a different store, try to find the same amp or bring a small one with you. Try to test the guitar on the same amp, because if you test on different amps, the sound depends on the amp and the guitar. You cannot tell if it's better or worse. You have to test all the guitars on the same amp. Another important thing you should test. We said the strings don't have a buzz if it's a long sustain. If the strings stay in tune, no matter how you abuse the guitar, use the whammy, bend the strings.